This is Robin and Kevin Nations, the Nations. And this is our previs versus actual footage for Angel Dog. This is very similar, as you can see.
It's actually very close.
We actually just groomed the dog and the boy and added titles. That was our
No, actually,
changes. Well, that was a different
the
angle.
boy had long hair while we were shooting here. Longer hair than when we prevised it.
We had him grow his hair, apparently.
Yeah. But this scene turned out a little different, but we ended up going with what we thought was better. You can see...
we got a little bit better performance out of the dog with John than we had with Remy.
Now this one, we just thoroughly enjoyed the previs so much that we kind of had the opening scene exactly like it. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So
yeah.
John's performance here, I was excited about this because John really put a lot of time into his performance here and a lot of just thinking, and we wanted this scene to be just very slow and very deliberately quiet and thoughtful.
Yeah. Now the previs we did with just one camera, and for the actual shoot we had two cameras, and so we were able to get a few more angles, but it did limit us on our dolly. That's why the dolly in the actual footage is shorter than the previs. But we were able to get angles like this using two cameras.
And what's funny is in our previs, we kind of just pulled whoever was in the room or in the other room.
We just grabbed anybody. Yeah.
And so you'll notice in this previs shot, we have Rebecca here playing the part that Step plays, but then
and I'm John, and then Rebecca left, so then the pillow became Step. Yeah.
Yes. So the pillow is a good actor here.
And we used pretty much these same angles, and we knew we wanted to cut on the kiss from the previs, and we followed that, and it looks great.
Look at Robin's performance.
I know,
here.
man, I'm such an actress. But then I was told by John that men don't pound and roll on the floor like that.
Oh, okay.
That he played it a little different. I was kind of playing a girly man. But John and I, our performances match almost exact here. Waking up, tired.
Oh, I love this shot. In the previs, this shot of the treehouse looking the door was a really nice opening shot for that scene. We didn't end up going with it for some reason that I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it might have been we went with a different lens for the actual footage. We wanted the tighter shots like this piece of the previs, and so we weren't able to get the swing and the whole deck and everything in there like we had done in the previs because we opted to go with the closer.
Yeah, that was a 50 millimeter at about 1.4 aperture for that really shallow depth of field.
Yeah, and that's what we really liked about the previs, so that was the important part that we kept.
Love this shot, love the lighting. We had fun with this one.
Yeah, the main difference between the previs and the actual shot, of course, you could see that we changed the room and we had color correcting, but also I was a little bit shorter than John, so I didn't block as much of the room as he did.
So this one kind of worked out.
We matched pretty much.
Really close to the previs.
Cooper's coming with us, right?
Sure, I think Cooper'd love that.
I see we've given him a name already.
Yeah, just yesterday.
No one's responded to our posters.
That's
honey,
Remy playing Step, and I'm playing John, and now Remy's playing Remy, and just threw our kids all over the place.
I think our kids are like 6 or 7 different characters in this previs.
For you.
But as you can see, we use that shot exact match. This one we did a little bit differently. Again, we used 2 cameras, and we opted not to use the Steadicam with the phone like we had done in the previs.
This is a really exciting shot. It was a dolly with a tilt and a pan all together, and it just looks like a really long jib shot. And that's me. Yay, that's my acting debut in the previs there.
Watch this throw with the ball and the dog.
Oh, it's perfect.
The dog is
Okay,
such a good
so
actor.
Here's some funny. You see Robin sitting on the deck there, and then we switch places for the reverse angle. But
So I'm talking to myself.
No one would blame you if you just threw it away.
This we got a lot. The dog performed so much better for the actual shoot than the previs. So that was great. We were able to get that close up of him lying down.
and this is my daughter Remy.
Yeah, again. She did such a good job pretending like she was looking for the dog. And here's John's version of...
Notice how John looks really jacked up.
Yeah, he looks rough.
He looks rough. I mean, you know, in the story, he's just incredibly sad right now. But our makeup artist, Erin Clare, did an excellent job on his makeup and just made him look like he had been sleeping on the couch for, you know, without a shower for just a really long time. But this is the part of the movie where he's actually coming around to the dog, to Cooper.
And again, you see our dog actor just, I mean, really almost doing the same thing there, looking up at the person when they come to the end of the bed. That's just his natural instinct as a loving dog. Both of these shots are beautiful, different. The dog gave John a kiss, and so we definitely wanted to use that. Color correcting makes a big difference as you watch the previs and the regular, I mean, and the actual footage. Darren Abate did a great job
Definitely.
coloring the movie. Yeah, we went with that same angle with the bag, but then for the actual shoot, the dog, Tommy, was up there just giving us this great moment, so we switched our camera to this angle.
And I think this scene, it's pretty funny. In the previs, it's pretty funny. All of the different actors playing the previs.
Yeah. And I'm Caroline Mason. Hey, baby. Hey there. Seth taught him.
That's Aubrey, our dog trainer, playing John in this scene.
Yay, Aubrey!
Yay.
Notice how it's Aubrey and Robin at the fence, and in this next shot, it's going to be
Yeah, we have
Aubrey's sister, and not this shot, but the one where they're walking up to the deck, or to the back of the ranch house. It's my son and Aubrey's sister.
We shrunk. There you go. But so much of this, I mean, it looks very similar. Obviously, we did a much better job lighting for the actual shoot than the previs. And Tommy gave us a little bit of a different performance. We ended up actually the day of the shoot switching the actors' places at the table. It just looked better putting the older couple by the door. So that kind of changed the previs.